GOGT saying Derek late. Now I'm here. Just getting set up. Now I'm here. Just getting set up. So it sounds like we got good audio. We're good to go. Now I'm here. Just getting set up. So it sounds like we got good audio. All right. Let's get on with the roll call. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. Got Brian Page, Brian Bartholomew Page the second, third, fourth, and fifth. Geo, thank you, brother. I'm gonna get a package sent out to you here pretty soon. I'm still waiting on some of your merchandise to come back into stock, and I'll get your merch package from your 8K giveaway sent to you soon, sir. Loud and clear. What's up? Static. Really, the only live stream I didn't want you to be listening to. There might be some strong language in this, guys. There might be some strong language, so I'm just giving you guys a heads up. You know, you kids, please just maybe skip the first hour and a half of the live stream. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a pretty long one tonight. But yeah, Gloria in the house, Sean Coral in the house. What's up, Home Skillet? Tommy in the house, Mark's in the house. What is up, Superbird? Chad, ADZ Dude 4, Tommy. Bees, what is up, my friend? You finished brushing his teeth. Yeah, pearly whites, right? Pearly whites. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, Geo. Be all right. I think you're just above the legal age limit, so you're good. DJ's Customs, what is up? Juan Martinez, Jorge Delgato. Yeah, hopefully I'm not taking too many people away from Naz's auction. Sorry about that, but yeah, we got some stuff to talk about, and we have a person to talk about that needs to be addressed. Monster Jam, Skips, earmuffs. Chaos NZ, crazy question. Drew my email about Ultra Reds. I can't say that I have. I'll be the first one to tell you I am absolutely horrible when it comes to emails, so I apologize. Punisher, what is up? Yes, we will find out shortly. This might be a little long-winded because I need to tell you guys everything that happened. So yeah, it might take a little bit. It might be a little long-winded. So I apologize for anybody who's impatient. And I'm not always the best at getting stuff out fluently. Geo, yeah. Brandon knows. So some people already know about this that are probably tuned in. I just shared with a couple of people. A couple people hit me up, asked me what's going on. And I dived into it briefly. Geo, that auction was fun as hell, Derek. You need to do another one soon. Yes, definitely. That was to everybody that participated in the auction last Sunday, or for those of you that didn't, we ended up raising $609, and that is going to the humanitarian relief aid for Ukrainian citizens. So we could definitely do another one. It was a lot of fun. Pia and I were kind of joking around. We were saying, "Wow, I guess I know what the big deal is about all these scalpers and raffles. It's kind of fun." But yeah, we're not getting any of the proceeds or anything like that. All of it is going to shipping costs, of course, which was tacked on to the final bid price. And then yeah, $609. And I will post that when it gets done. Might be a couple of weeks. We're still waiting on a couple of people to pay. And then we'll get that stuff. We'll get the items sent off, and then once everything is done, everything's completed, we'll make the donation. I'll make an announcement, and yeah, awesome stuff. And big shout out to Mad Visions, aka Pia, for helping me out with that. You did an awesome job. I think we made a hell of a team that night, so I'm looking forward to doing it again for sure. Kevin Coons, what is up? Juan Martinez new Batman Premium looks nice. Yes, I did. I did find that. I didn't take it, but I looked at those wheels and I was like, I got some ideas for those wheels for sure. Shady Looks, what's up from Washington? Thanks for tuning in, my old stomping grounds. Sean Coral, I saw that. I think you made a video about that, right? Finding a Pagani ID Chase. Congratulations. DJ's Customs. My favorite Super that I have is the 2019 Q Case Porsche 911 GT3 RS, the purple Porsche. That is my favorite of all time. Mike's Diecast in the house. Tony's Diecast Customs. Hour change on Sunday for me. Yeah. So we don't observe daylight standard time or savings time. Our time in Arizona always stays the same. But still, we still have to adjust because we have to adjust for other people's time. So right now we're 2 hours behind Eastern time, and then as of tomorrow we'll be 3 hours, and we won't be on General Mountain Time anymore. We'll be on Pacific Time. It still takes a lot of adjusting. So yeah, Gio, $609, man, and that's awesome, man. So thanks to everybody who participated. Hopefully we can do it again, and yeah, get the same amount of participation. It was great. It was great. But yeah, Phia and I were just auctioning off some of our personal stuff, stuff that we could let go of, and some stuff that we got blessings to let go of that were gifts that we felt that people would enjoy more than us. We just used it to raise the funds. So yeah. Mike Golak, your feed is bad right now. I'm looking at it. It doesn't look too terrible. So if you go up in the here, let me use my computer real quick. So if you're on a computer down, if you put your cursor over the screen, hit that gear button. That's your settings, and then hit quality. You can choose 720, which will be the top, unfortunately. That's all I can do until I do StreamYard. So, Allison, thank you very much. I like the hair; it looks pretty good. I finally finished getting all my treasure hunts from last year. Nice, congratulations. Very, very nice. Midnight Diecast, what's poppin', Derek? Glad I catch a show. Good vibes. Thank you. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? I'm gonna miss a lot of your guys' comments because I'm gonna be doing a lot of talking right now. But and then on the note of good vibes, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about good vibes. I'm all about positivity. That's what I want to bring to this community. But there is something and somebody tonight that needs to be addressed, that is in the community. He offended me. He offended a good friend of mine and a lot of you. And I'm going to expose all that tonight. And let me bring up the banner real quick so you guys can see this. And I'm going to read it out to you. Addressing a member of this community that needs to be addressed. This is not, I repeat, not a cancel culture movement. And what I mean by that is I'm not telling you guys to unsubscribe from this guy. That's up to you. But if somebody offends and hurts myself or somebody that I am close with in this community, I want people to know. And I want people to know I want people to know what kind of people are in this community. Like the potential of people. I want you guys to be careful who you guys call friends and buddies in this community. Somebody lost the other person that I'm referring to, who will be on the show later. He lost the friendship over this. I lost a friendship recently, so it's a very sore subject. It's an extremely sore subject. But the way that this person acted, completely unacceptable. And I want to expose him, and I want to expose this tonight so that you guys know. Again, I'm not telling you to unsubscribe from this person's channel. I am merely putting this information out to show you the kind of person that this person is, and then you can make your own judgment about it. Okay? I want to make that perfectly clear. And Bruce, thank you, man. You're too kind. Spreading the love around tonight. Thanks, Bruce. Appreciate you, buddy. Um, and Zach Allen, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. So, give me a second. Let's get into this and get this over with. Because trust me, I don't enjoy doing this, and I never thought I would have to make an episode doing this, but this deserves to be talked about. These things need to be seen. Andre said, "I'm lucky. I didn't lose no friends." Hey, man. Exposed D4K, exposed 4K. Right. All right. So let's get into this. I'm going to bring up a little window here real quick, and we'll get into this. So you're going to see, again, I want to give you guys a little disclaimer. You might hear some foul language. You might see and read some foul language. So if you're unprepared to see that, if you're young, please just log off and listen to what, I'm sure somebody will tell you what it says and all that stuff. So anyways, let's get into this. And again, guys, I'm not enjoying this whatsoever, but this needs to be talked about. All right. So this was, if I remember right, this was yesterday. All right. I got a text from JDC. And for those of you guys that don't know, the Pink Slips Invitational was about a month ago. And if you don't know how it works, you submit a car. It goes up against other people's cars. And if it loses, it goes to the winner, whoever beats your car. Okay? So I got this message from Jay last night. And the person who beat me, which was in the first round, by the way, you can go see it if you'd like, was Diecast Pirate. So Jay messaged me. Hopefully you guys can see this. Hopefully you guys can read it. It's readable. Check. It's a little bit small, but I'll read it out for you. So Jay says, "Hey bro, I finally got a hold of Diecast Pirate. He's supposed to be a friend of mine. He supported my channel from the beginning. He said he's not posting a video of your custom because your channel is a bunch of peg hunts and shit. I basically told him in a nice way that he's an asshole for that. I'm pretty upset about it. I'm sorry, bro." And the next response for me was, I was obviously sharing my thoughts about it. And I asked him if he sent the car already. And then I asked, what does my channel have to do with anything? What does my channel have to do with my custom? I'm blown away by that. Not mad at you, just severely disappointed. He says, I'm not happy about it at all. He's the last person I expected this to come from. I'm going to tell him to send me the card back when he responds. It's been almost a month. I thought he was just busy. Send him a few extras too to make the unboxing cool. I'm beside myself, bro. I'm really sorry. And just FYI, I want to tell you guys real quick. I did get permission from JDC to share these, texts. So don't think I'm exposing these without asking him first. So that's that one. And this is the thing that upset me. One of the things that upset me so much was that Jay was so apologetic about this. He was apologizing for somebody else's actions. Somebody else that wants to be like this, and he's sitting there apologizing on their behalf. That really pissed me off. So let me go. I said, it's all good, man. Don't you dare let this prevent you from doing it again in the future. Which, by the way, Jay said that he's going to think about it, doing the Pink Slip Invitational again. he's not sure if he wants to do this, and if he does, he's going to have to change the rules to make sure something like this doesn't happen again. This guy is, I said, this guy's a dingleberry. That's my trademark. Dingleberry that strayed too far away from the cornhole, because that's what he is. He's arrogant and selfish. Honestly, I want to call him out, but he won't see it because apparently he doesn't watch my channel, which is fine. Don't watch my channel. He doesn't watch anyway. He's not worth the airtime. If he doesn't send it back, I hope he drops it and chips it. I'm a pretty decent clear coder, though. And then Jay says, yeah, man, I'm sorry, bro. I hope he comes to his senses and either sends the car back or realizes he's being a wiener about it and shows his appreciation. It's not going to make me not do this again, but he did say that he was thinking about changing the rules for next time just because of this. It's disappointing. I'm not only upset that he's not doing a video, but I'm losing a friend over it too. That hits home. So, but honestly, if this is who he is, then it never really was a true friend. So that's that. That's that part. And then let me go back to what was sent today. Or actually, let me read this one right here. Let me see here. Trying to read it. So this was a text from JDC to Diecast Pirate. Basically, he said, I edited out the name because if you don't know his real name, I don't want to expose it because I do have a sense of decency. It said the thing is, I asked for everyone who won somebody else's work. So basically, JDC said, please make a video of whoever's car you win. Give them a shout out. Help them out. Whatever. Just sportsmanship. Derek actually told me he was glad you won it because he wasn't really familiar with your channel. That's correction. I've always been familiar with this channel. And I was subscribed and I did watch some of his videos. All good. I guess I shouldn't have expected it. Hope all is well with you, my friend. Catch you later. And then this is the part where it really went downhill. So Jay sends him another text and says, if you're not going to share it with the community, can you do me a favor and please send the custom back? If it's not going to be appreciated in your collection, Derek and I, because we both did, wanted it back. I'll send you, Jay offered to send another one of his customs in return, also pay for the shipping to and back. Don't want to ask for this, but I'm a bit beside myself right now. So as you can see, Jay was being extremely civilized about this. All right. And I was kind of the one that it was, I think this was more me. I'm going to take ownership on this. I wanted that car back. And the reason why I wanted that car back is because I want to give it to somebody who wants it. Yeah, I'm going to stop the conversation right there because this is not the only event where this happened, where something happened. So this is the whole reason for this is because I heard a lot of other stuff too. So this guy needs to be called out. Now this is where it all goes downhill. And I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this. Let me see if you can see this. Okay. This was Diecast Pirate's response to JDC after asking for the car back. Seriously, the keyword is asked, and you don't like the answer. I made the decision last year not to support peg hunters. Actually, let me go back because I totally missed a section of this conversation. Hold on one second. And I'm going to have to bring that window back up because you guys need to see where this leads, where this came from. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's get this back up. I'm sorry, guys. All right. So this was his original response after Jay asked if he was going to make a video. So Diecast Pirate says, "Hey Jay, sorry, no. I don't think I'm going to make a video. I just checked out his channel, and it's a bunch of peg hunting crap. And I didn't even see a build video on the car to link to. So, no, I did not post a build video for that car, but it was on the live stream directly before I sent that car out, going over it." And then he goes on to say, "I'm in the middle of trying to finish a car for Andrew's anniversary tomorrow. Obviously, Maple Leaf Customs. Shout out to you, Andrew. There are many channels I do not support. That's a personal decision. Hey, by all means, you don't have to support everybody. For me, it's not all about YouTube. I do what I do. I do what I do for my enjoyment. You cannot run a contest on YouTube and demand the prize back." And then Jay in this window, he said, "I asked for one thing of all participants. Please post a video to share the work of the people who put in their time. That's all I asked. I didn't ask for anything else." So Jay showed me all this, and I was at the point where, yeah, I was upset about it. Um, I was upset about it, but I was like, man, I want to call that dude out, for being that way. I mean, who are you to discriminate against my channel just because I post peg hunt videos? And obviously, you're so naive that you don't understand that I do customs. I have lots of custom videos. I don't have full build showcases. There's many people that do that, but I have lots of customizing tutorials, how-tos, what kind of supplies you need. So this goes to show how much that guy really dug into my channel. He didn't dig into my channel at all. He didn't bother to look. He basically went to my home screen and saw my pig hunting videos. And for what? You're not going to support somebody because they pig hunt? That's it? I'm not into red lines, but it doesn't stop me from watching people that do cool work on red lines, restorations. I watched your channel. So anyways, let's get on to the final blow. And this was pretty much the axe. And then this is what prompted me to do this call out. Not because he didn't want to showcase my custom, but because he did this to JDC. The final response: "Seriously, the keyword is asked, and you don't like the answer. I made the decision last year not to support peg hunters. What they do has nothing to do with me." Well, you got to find Hot Wheels somewhere, so it does have something to do with you. At one point, the Hot Wheels that you customized were on the pegs. You say he's a hunter, blank stare. You say he's good at it, yawn. You say he found everything he was looking for, slow clap. Does that give you any indication of the personality of this guy? Let me count the times he reached out to me after the event. Oh, wait, there is nothing to count. Correction. I was on that live stream when you were on the live stream watching our cars race, and I said congratulations to you. And you said thank you. I didn't know I was supposed to contact you and pat you on the back and tell you, "Oh, great job. Great job, Diecast Pirate." I mean, what was I supposed to do? I don't know the guy, and pig hunting vids do not make me happy. Oh, no. Pig hunting vids make me angry. Now you are trying to guilt trip me. I don't think so, buddy. You cannot dictate what someone does with their own YouTube channel. Just for clarification, JDC was not dictating to you anything to do with your channel. He was simply asking you for the favor to showcase that custom. Sorry, I closed the window again. I'll bring her back up because I got to go to the second part of that. All right. So scroll down a little bit. You made the decision last year not to support peg hunters for whatever reason. What they do has nothing to do with me. You say he's a hunter, blank stare. You say he's good at it, yawn. You say he found everything he was looking for, slow clap. Let me count the times he reached out to me after the event. Oh, wait, there's nothing to count. Again, what was I supposed to do? I was on that live chat and I told you congratulations for winning the car. You expect me to follow up with you for what? Now you're trying to guilt trip me. I don't think so, buddy. You cannot dictate what someone does with their own YouTube channel. Consider this notice that I will never take part in one of your events ever again. Piss off. That's how he ended it. He told JDC to piss off. That's where I drew the line right there. Are these the kind of people that you want in the Diecast community?
No.
I showed my wife that, and she was pissed. Because she hates rude and inconsiderate people, and so do I. So, oh man, I'm hot right now. I am hot. So, again, this is a piss poor example of somebody in our community that I know a lot of you guys are friends with. You guys want to share this with him? Send him my way. That's fine. I'll bring him on here. We can talk it out in chat. I don't care. Whatever. For you to sit there and think that you're too good to show my custom on your channel just because I'm a peg hunter or only a peg hunter, that's it. You have no clue about my channel. You have no clue about the customs I do. What's that, Diecast Pirate? I'm sorry it's not a red line. I'm sorry it's not up to your standard. But I customize. And I'm very passionate about customizing, just like I am with peg hunting. I enjoy both. And unlike you, I enjoy multiple facets of this hobby. You're solely focused on red lines. Cool, man. That's all you. But don't ever think that you're better than me or anybody else in this community ever, because you're not. You got it?
Got it.
Like I said, you want to talk it out? Email me. Do what you need to do to get in contact with me. You don't like this? Talk to me. But the thing that drew the line in the sand with all of this is you disrespected JDC. That's the number one thing. You guys were friends. And you got the nerve to tell him that he's not entitled to ask you for that car back and tell him to piss off. He wasn't demanding the car back. He was asking you for the car back because you clearly have no appreciation for it. Why did you even accept the car if you don't support my channel? That's what I'm really wondering. If you don't like my channel, you don't like what I do, you don't like what I stand for, why did you accept the car? You could have gave it to somebody else that wanted that car. There were plenty of other people that would have loved to have that car. Thank you, love. So after getting in touch with a couple other people and telling them about this, I started hearing a bunch of stories. Andre Cruz, yeah, he ghosted me too. Diecast Chasers, talking to Diecast Chasers, immediately after I told him I could no longer be a Patreon because I lost my job. So he ghosted somebody on a trade because they couldn't be a Patreon on his channel anymore. They weren't giving him any money. I wish Chuck from Flying Valiant was here. I hope he doesn't, or, Diecast Media Network, I hope he doesn't mind me telling this story, but I'm going to tell you another story I heard. And it's something that Diecast Pirate and I have in common. So both of us asked Chuck at Diecast Media Network, formerly Flying Valiant, if he can make decals for us. I don't know what Diecast Pirate wanted, but I wanted my channel logo. Chuck's a very busy guy. He's extremely busy. He's a family man. He runs a channel. All of this. I know, I can relate to it because I'm in the same boat. I got my special guest waiting to come on. I'll get you on in a second, Jay. But anyways, we both hit Chuck up about custom decals. Chuck said he'd work through it. He's got a long list of people to go through with decals. Chuck never got back to me. It was no big deal. I understood that he was busy. And apparently he didn't either with Diecast Pirate. Diecast Pirate flipped out. I don't know the exact words. I'll let Jay tell the story when I bring him on. But are these the kind of people that you want in the community? I'm just asking. Like I said, this isn't cancel culture. Read the banner down below. I'm not telling you to unsubscribe from them. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm unsubscribed from them. Diecast Chasers, same. Andre Cruz, but if I said something, I'd be the bad guy. You know what? When somebody does stuff like this, they need to be called out. They need to be held accountable. It's not all unicorns and rainbows. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to welcome JDC onto the stream. I'm going to go get my headphones so I can hear him, but I'm going to add him to the stream. Everybody say what's up to JDC in the house. What's up?
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, baby.
What's up, brother? Hey,
What's
I'm gonna go grab my headphones real quick so I can hear you. Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, right on, right on.
Say what's up to everybody, man.
What's going on, everybody? What is happening in here? Let me get the chat up over here. I'm not prepared. This is amateur hour up in here. YouTubes, get the YouTubes going. And I'm pretty sure there's a lag on it too, but you know what? I should probably do it on my phone, huh? It's probably easier. Amateur hour. Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. Hey, JDC, Dennis.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Tony, sorry to hear the bad news. I saw it on Nas's stream. Yeah, I was just on Nas's stream. Really cool, man. Just raised like $170 or something with the few things I was auctioning off. So that's for a good cause. But I wasn't here obviously because I was over there, right? But I did hear the tail end of what Derek was just saying, and yeah, man, it's an unfortunate situation. It's an unfortunate situation that I never would have expected to happen with the event that I put on and with the person that did it. You know, one of the reasons why I asked, and I'm not going to tear nobody apart on here. You know, I didn't come on here to wish any ill intent on anybody either. You know, but you're not gonna tell me to piss off and not hear nothing back from it. You know, and he probably won't hear this anyway because he doesn't follow you, and because you're a hunter.
Yeah, I'm a hunter. I'm irrelevant.
So anyway, the whole reason why I held that event was to bring the community together, right? I was explaining to Derek on the phone earlier, you know, maybe I see this differently than a lot of people, but you know, there's cliques in the community, but then there's different parts of the community in itself, right? So you got the guys that go hunting a lot and the guys that only customize diecast cars, right? And then in between, you got the guys that hunt and do customs, you know? So I came into the community through Facebook and, you know, through a group that is hosted by Outlaw Speed Shop. And it's all customizers. It's hardcore customizers. These guys don't go to the store and buy all these customs, right? They I mean, all these castings. They chop up castings, they put them together, and you know, they make technical builds, a lot of technical builds, you know. And that's how I met the pirate. You know, that's how I met him. He's a red line restorer, you know. And I've never called nobody out. I've never put nobody's name out there, but I'll be damned, man, if you're gonna do that. And you know, anyway, I'm getting off topic here. The reason why I hosted the whole event was to bring the community together. There's a bridge. There's a bridge that needed to be had, right? That bridge is right here in my eyes. JDC. That was the bridge to bring the collectors, the customizers, and, you know, the super treasure hunt guys, and the guys that, you know, don't even have channels but do custom work, that send me emails and they show me the work that they've done. And, you know, they have passion for the community even though they don't make videos. This was a platform that I could host on my channel to bring everybody together and give everybody some shine, right? And maybe have a chance to win somebody else's custom. The one thing that I asked was, if you win somebody's work, please make a video. Please make a video and show appreciation for it. Whether you like it or you hate it, tell them it's a piece of junk. I said that. That was literally something that came out of my mouth, Derek. Make a video and tell them it's trash. This guy refuses to make a video of the custom that you put together, you put your time into, right?
Yeah.
Because he looked at your YouTube channel and said, "You're a hunter. I don't support hunters. I told myself last year I will not support hunters."
Can you hear me okay, Jay?
I hear you loud and clear, bro.
Okay, cool.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, that's something I don't understand. And like I told, because Jay and I talked for a while on the phone today, man, which was a great conversation, by the way, regardless of the circumstances. It's mind blowing that that's the deciding factor that is preventing him from posting a video. And like I said, that wasn't the final straw for me. The final straw was the way that he treated you and talked to you, man. That pissed me off.
Well, you know what, man? It's really upsetting, and it's unfortunate, because Don has been one of my subscribers within the first 100. I don't know where he came in, but he was one of the first people there, right? And he's been there, you know. And I've supported him when he had his ups and downs, and I've always stuck up for him, you know. And next thing you know, man, this comes out, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me, dude. You have got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
And I don't even know where I was going with that, but I'm really upset, guys. This really got under my skin. I don't let things get to me like this, but when you're gonna, I've bit my tongue on a lot of issues in this community when things go bad, right? I don't get involved in people's drama. I stay away from it. But when you're gonna come into my circle, into my event and our event, right? It's not even mine, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and you spent so much time putting that thing together, and you're a busy guy. You're an expecting father, and you still sacrifice your time, your sleep. I mean, you do your lives so late because that's when you can do them.
Yeah.
It's like a staple of all the effort that you put in to what you do. And for somebody to just sit there and talk to you like that, that's
And I asked
unacceptable,
one
man.
thing, bro. I just asked one thing: to make a video, whether you love it or hate it, you know.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he tried to tell me that I was giving him an ultimatum. I was giving him a guilt trip.
No, you weren't. You were just asking him. You asked them a simple question, and like I told these guys before you popped on, I kind of initiated that. I was like, Jay, let's get that car back and get it to somebody who wants it. Then,
you know, the thing that got me too, that really got to me, bro, is when I talked to you. After the race, we talked, and I was like, yo, I'm sorry you lost your car, bro. Like, but it's going to a good place. You know, this guy is going to love it. You know, he's very passionate about customizing, and, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he sheds a tear when he opens the package, you know, because I truly believe that was going to happen.
right?
It's been a month.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
been a month, bro. And then I was like, you know, finally everybody posted their videos. I reached out to him and I was like, yo, you gonna make a video? And then boom, no, I'm not. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, man. What?
Yeah.
So then I said my piece to him, like, yo, man, like, you know, I really want you to, you know, this, that, and the other thing. And then he got nasty. So
Yep.
I didn't.
Well, what he doesn't realize is we can get nasty too, in the ways of exposing, because people deserve to know this. It's again, just like I said before, guys. This isn't cancel culture. We're not telling you to unsubscribe, but when some people like this with this kind of attitude are around us, we need to expose this.
Yeah, no, I truly do agree with that. And one of the things though is he told me I've been put. What did he say? Hold on. He said not you've been warned, but man,
So is he getting
consider
threatful
this
on you?
notice. What's that?
Oh, consider what he where he said consider the notice. I was like, is he threatening you now? He better not be.
Nah, he wouldn't do that. Consider this notice that I will never take part in one of your events again, ever. Piss off.
Yeah, that was it. When you sent me that was the line in the sand. I was like, I'm gonna call this dude out. And you were like, I'll
Uh,
call him out too. And I was like, let's do this. Let's do this, man. People
yeah,
like that
man.
are
And it's
people
not
like
even.
people like that are not. They're not worthy of being in one of your events, which, like I said, takes so much work, or being the recipient of any kind of winning. It's just
I didn't ask
it's
nothing, you know. And I went
you
live,
didn't
bro.
ask for
It's a
anything.
in 2 days time. I went live for over 9 hours. It was like 9 hours and 45 minutes or something,
Yeah,
right? You did an amazing job on that car. Even if you didn't, though, even
thank
if
you.
you didn't, bro, if you were one of the other guys that did like one of their first customs, right? And you sent that in, and then it went to somebody, and they told me that I'm not gonna make a video because I don't like what he does on his channel, or I don't like what it is, or whatever. Like there was people that don't even have channels that made videos.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
on top of that, what if he would have won another car? You're not gonna make a video because, or you're not gonna include a hunter's car in the video when it was in the package. Like I don't
Right.
understand the ideology there. And then on top of that, I told him I'll give you a custom if you send it back to me. I will give you one of my customs so you don't feel like you've been lost, like you lost on anything. If you're
Yeah.
not going to appreciate that work, because you put work into that. And obviously, if he doesn't follow you, then why are you going to sit there and look at this custom every single day?
Yeah. And he obviously doesn't follow me because he doesn't know that I do customs. He thinks I'm just a peg hunter and that's it. But
You know,
I,
and Don, if
I,
you
I,
ever watch this, man, like, I don't wish nothing bad on you, bro. I wish you the best forever, but you should be ashamed of yourself for what you're doing right now. This is a
you should
shame,
be
man. You
ashamed.
know what goes into customs. You know how much work goes into these cars. And for you to not even want to show it in public, you should be
And
ashamed of
shame
yourself.
and shame on you for talking to your friend like that. Somebody who is not just a
Oh,
staple in this community, way more than you'll ever be. He's a staple in this community and he's a damn good guy. And he makes things happen to bring this community together.
thank you.
My pleasure, man. My
I'm
pleasure. You're one of
blocked.
me.
So we're not friends anymore. He blocked me. He told me to piss off. We're not friends anymore. And I guess we never really were, if this is the way that he acts, because it's disrespectful. I didn't ask him anything crazy to do. I didn't ask him to. I told him I'd pay for it. Send me back the work. I'll pay for it. I'll send you one of my cars. I don't think it gets any better than that. You
Mm-hmm.
know, um, it's just a shame, man. That car's out in the wind now.
Yeah. It is what
That's
it is, and
something
it's
that,
not worth it.
yeah,
It's
I
not
know,
worth it
but
anymore.
I know how much work goes into this stuff. So,
Oh, absolutely, man. Your work is spectacular.
but you're
So
gonna give me notice that you'll never participate in any of my builds again, and or any of my events or anything like that. I got news for you, Don. That's your loss, brother. That is your loss.
10%.
I don't, you know,
110%.
I don't
Do
make money
everybody
off of this stuff, guys.
do
I
everybody a
don't.
favor and don't participate. Don't come around because we don't need
Oh
you.
man,
Well,
breathe. It
thanks
says
for
breathe. Mags is telling me to breathe.
yeah, that's the wifey, man. She's saying breathe. You can't change a dingleberry. He's clearly a closed-minded person. That is the absolute truth. Thank you, love. So yeah,
So
we got a bunch of comments to catch up on. But yeah,
I
man,
haven't been looking at them.
thanks for joining me, man, and thanks for giving us the green light to expose this because it definitely needs to be exposed.
Yeah, right
Super,
on, bro.
yeah. Superbird says Diecast Pirate has to be the most ungrateful prick. That Firebird was sweet. It shouldn't matter if they hunt Hot Wheels or customize them. What the actual F is the problem with peg hunting? That's what I'm wondering because guess what? Every single one of those red lines that he restores were on the peg at one time. How else are you supposed to get those cars? Unless you order a case. You know, it's kind of
Yeah,
what I'm wondering. But yeah, the dude generally went through no effort whatsoever to check out my channel because he would know that I customize. You know, a lot of people know that I am a Porsche customizer first and foremost, but I do everything. You know, I'm working on on this Lamborghini Countach right now. You know, custom
yeah, right.
diffuser, all that stuff, and it's just a very very narrow-minded thing to say.
You know what though, Derek?
Yes, sir.
You don't have to watch your videos to know that you're a talented guy if you have one of your customs in your hand.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Like, what does it matter what your channel is?
Exactly.
What if you didn't have a channel?
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
you sent in a car, and you know the guy that won it said, "I'm not going to make a video because he doesn't have a channel. I'm not going to appreciate this work because he doesn't have a channel."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just, I mean, it leads me to wonder what would I have to be what would I have to do to be worthy? Just red line restorations? I mean, would that make me worthy? I mean, I don't know.
A
I don't
familiar
know.
face, somebody that he's talked to before. Like that was
Uh,
another thing. He was like, this guy never reached out to me after the event was finished. I was like, dude, he doesn't have to. Like,
yeah.
you know,
I mean,
this was
I didn't know that we were supposed to, you know, touch base. You know, I just
ugh.
I thought you win the car, and like I told everybody, we were both in that live stream, and we were talking to each other, and I said, "Diecast Pirate, congratulations," and he said, "Thank you," and I was like, "Cool,"
Right.
you know. I thought that was it.
You know, and I'm glad you said what you said to me earlier about don't let this you know, persuade you either way to do it again or nothing like that. I wasn't thinking that I was gonna not like cancel the event for next year or anything, but it definitely made me feel some type of way, man, because why would you do something like this? If you're somebody that's in the family, you know, the JDC family, right?
Right, right, because that's what we're supposed to be. That's why you say
There should
JDC family.
there shouldn't be any ill intent towards
Yeah,
anybody. Like that's part of what it is. You know, I don't ask nobody for nothing. You know, I put these build offs out there for people to participate and, you know, and have fun and meet each other and appreciate everybody's work.
yeah,
And then I did this event, which was like a super build off, basically, you know, build whatever you want, send it in here, and I'm gonna run a freaking Super Bowl of diecast. That's basically what it turned into, right?
yep, yep,
You
yep,
know, and then you're gonna go and not appreciate any of that work and basically say that, you know, I'm the winner. You can't demand anything. Or I didn't demand anything anyway, but
yeah. You were
you
just
know,
asking. You were just asking.
right?
That's
Oh
all there
yeah,
is to
you
it.
asked, but you didn't like the answer. That's what he said. You asked, but you didn't like the answer, so now you're making me feel bad or something like that.
Yeah,
It's
and
like,
you weren't.
dude,
You were telling them straight up, hey, if you don't support him, then give the car back. I'll give you a custom, and I'll pay for the shipping to and from, and we'll give it to somebody who does appreciate it, who does want it, who does support. It's
yeah,
I
and
don't
you
know.
know what, man? At the end of the day, like, you could even could have been like, look, man, we have we have different opinions here. Like, agree to disagree and move on, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna keep the car. It is what it is. Agree to disagree. Don't tell me to piss off
Yeah.
and then block me. So now I can't even respond to that at all. That's what it is now. So that's telling me, go F yourself, and I don't need to ever talk to you again.
Yeah. Yeah. The guy obviously thinks he's God's diecast gift to green diecast earth. I don't know what I'm trying to say there, but
Don't get me
yeah,
wrong. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not going to take anything away from him. Don does great work. He's a very talented builder,
he does.
right?
Yeah,
He's
from what I've seen.
he's done restorations that you wouldn't have known were restorations. There,
Hmm.
he makes it original. It looks like it came off the factory floor, right?
Hmm.
He's very talented with that. All that goes out the window. I don't care how talented you are if you're going to disrespect the channel and the builder, the person that put in hours into this car, and then you're going to say, I don't need to show it. Nobody needs to know I have this,
Yeah. Yeah.
Not only that, I sent other cars out there. I sent them out a few Liberty Walk castings that anybody that, you're a hunter, bro. They're not that easy to find, you know.
Truth.
I have a few of them. I had a few of them. I wanted to get him out of his comfort zone. So I threw a couple in there like, yo, man, here, you know. And I also put in a sticker from Maple Leaf Customs that came all the way from Switzerland. And Andrew had sent me a few and he said, share them with mutual friends, right? So I knew that Diecast Pirate was a mutual friend of me and Andrew, and he didn't have a Maple Leaf sticker. So this thing came all the way from Switzerland, went into the box with the note that I wrote to him and everything. None of that warrants a video. None of it. Not even taking the custom out and showing, bro.
No, I got it, man. I got it, man. Right before you hopped on, I was just finally starting to wind down off of my rant.
And now I got it fired back up. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. But I guess the thing that we're trying to say here, besides somebody really needs to check their attitude and their viewpoint and the way that they express themselves, if they really care about anybody but themselves, which at this point, with all the evidence and everything I've seen, possibly one of the most selfish people I've ever come across. Um, the point we're trying to say here is respect the build, respect the builder.
Yeah.
I know you guys have heard that thousands of times. Customizing takes so much work. It takes a lot of work. It's not just a matter of just drilling and, 2 sprays and throw some wheels on it and it's good. Everybody knows that even the simplest custom takes time. It takes a lot of time. So when you start to get into these intricate builds and you're talking about hours, you're talking about cutting styrene, you're talking about widening stands, doing wide bodies, you're talking about all this stuff, doing gasland builds, building guns, mounts, all that stuff. I mean, it takes so much time, but it doesn't matter if it's a simple build or if it's an extravagant build. That's somebody's time spent in that. So that's the point on that. The other point is, if you don't appreciate it, don't accept it. That's really what it comes down to.
Right.
And don't be a douchebag to people that consider you a friend. That's the most important thing. That's what set me off. That's what I wanted. That's why I wanted to do this tonight, Jay. And I'm so happy that you're here to talk with me about it because you can shed more light onto it. But yeah, it's mind blowing, man.
Yeah, man, and it's it's a person that I had personal conversations with, you know, somebody that had struggles that I helped with, you know, helped him out with. And I stood up for him when he had questionable encounters. We'll say that in the community. I put my name on it, you know, like this dude's a
Yeah.
good dude, you know. And now next thing you know, it comes back around, and it's unfortunate because it makes you question who you can trust and who you can't, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad, guys. But yeah, the whole point of this is just be careful who you call a friend. You know what
Yeah,
I
right,
mean?
right.
Be careful who share this passion with, because yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff has happened in the past year with people, and you know, it's just not worth it, man. It's not worth
You know,
it.
especially with the world that we live in now, like the things that are happening out there, and you know, all the real problems that are out there, you know, you would think that a package like this would be a light, you know, a bright part of your day when it comes in the door. I know for me, I don't care what level of builder or what you did with your channel. If you took the time and the money to send me something, you know, especially if I participate, all right, tables have turned, right? Honest Diecast is gonna host a pink slips tournament, right? I gotta build a custom, right? I'm gonna get up in there. I send my car out to him. He runs this huge thing, you know, 3-4 days. They're going at it, running heat races and this, that, and the other thing. I qualify. I end up beating somebody. I don't know who this guy is. He's a hunter. I don't support hunters, but okay. I get this thing in the mail. I get this package in the mail from Honest Diecast, somebody that, you know, just ran this huge event. And I'm going to say it's not worthy of me opening on camera because the guy, I don't watch, and Derek, you know me, I don't watch peg hunts, bro. So
Yeah.
out of all people, right? I'm going to
Mhm.
say this because if anything, I would be the person to say this, right? But I'm not that
Mhm.
kind of person.
Yep, I've
I
heard you
still
voice it
support your
before.
channel, bro. I'm still here in the lives. I see your work, right?
Thank
I
you.
don't watch peg hunts myself. The only person that really gets me in on peg hunts is at MHD. For some reason, I end up watching like 25 minutes of his video, and I don't know why, because there's music going on in the background or whatever.
Mhm.
Anyway, I'm gonna get this package, and I'm not gonna open it on camera because I don't agree with this guy, what this guy does. Even though I was part of this Super Bowl of Diecast, and you know, it's crazy,
And,
man. It's
and
crazy.
correct me if I'm wrong, but you threw this out there, didn't you, when you were running the tournament? You said if you don't want the custom, if you don't want to accept it, you can pass it on to somebody else.
Oh
Did
yeah,
I understand?
absolutely.
Yeah. So why
It
didn't you
was
just do that?
it was it was you could become a carrier. That's what it was.
Yeah.
You could become
Yeah.
a carrier car. So if you didn't want, and this is part of why I was thinking about bringing in international people for next year. If international people want to enter, I'll give them the option of either becoming a carrier car or they can pay the shipping back to wherever they're going, right?
Yeah.
Like to make,
Yeah.
I'll cover whatever the domestic cost would be, and then they would pay the difference of the package.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was said. You know, if you don't want to accept the gift, you can become a carrier car, which basically means whatever cars you beat would be carried down the line, and if you get beat, all those cars that you won go to whoever beat you.
Yep. That's what
So
I remembered. That's what I remembered. So why didn't you just do that, DP? Hashtag asking for a friend. Why didn't you just pass it on to the next
asking
person?
for a quote unquote friend, asking for that
Hashtag,
guy over
yep,
there.
yep. Hashtag asking for a friend. It's like, why didn't you just pass it along, man? You should have just
Pete,
passed
I
it along.
appreciate you, bro. I read your text message, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate you.
same here, Pete. Pete sent me a message as well. Said sorry about all that's going on, man. Thank you, appreciate it. Just yeah,
You
it,
know,
it deserves to be talked about because somebody like this just residing in our community. You guys need to know. And like I said, we're not saying don't You know, we're not saying go over to his channel and unsubscribe from him right now. We're just letting you
No,
know what kind of
I don't
person
want
this
anybody
person
to say
is.
nothing. I don't need nobody to go over there, do nothing or say nothing or anything. You know, it's just awareness is a thing that needs to be had, because I'll be damned, man. And I don't curse on my channel, and I am a humble person, Pete. That was part of the text message. He said to you know, sorry, and stay humble, right? But man, you're not gonna kick me in the face and then punch my friend in the jaw and then tell me to piss off and think that everything's gonna be okay.
Yep.
It's not gonna happen.
Amen. Amen. Thanks for having my back and putting me on to all that, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, right on, bro. There's
Very
a lot of
much.
work and time and money that goes into this, and you know, at
A
all
lot.
people, a customizer would know.
Exactly.
So that's why I don't understand it. Like, I asked him to send it back if he wasn't going to appreciate it. Obviously, if he doesn't support your channel, why is he going to look at this car every day?
Maybe
You
he's
know,
gonna hold down some. Maybe he's gonna use it as a paperweight to hold down some papers or something. You know, I don't know.
yeah,
I
it's a
don't know.
pretty
I'm
cool
just.
paperweight.
Yeah, I'm making guesses at this point, I guess. So yeah, but
Man, oh man.
yeah, whatever. So Jay,
Anyway, I think that's enough time spent on that.
yeah, we're at an hour. We're at an hour into the stream, so let's get to what we really like talking about. How about we talk about some diecast?
Yeah, man. What do you got
That
on your
sound
mind?
good?
Right on.
Diecast, diecast, everything diecast.
Everything
So this is
diecast.
yeah. So this is cool, man. That you're besides Pia on it was a Facebook thing, but Pia helped me run that charity event last Sunday. He was the first guest I had on StreamYard, period, but that was on Facebook. So you're officially my first guest on YouTube, man. Thanks for being here. Long hair don't care. Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait. I cut my hair.
Oh, you chopped it off. It's all right, man. I got
Chopped
enough
it
for
off.
both of us. I got enough for both of us.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you. I had no idea how long your hair was until I saw it actually hanging off the back of your sweater.
A lot of people didn't, you know.
Yeah.
I got it. It's probably enough to wrap around here.
That's crazy. Yeah, mine was down to if I let the top down, if I took it out the bun, it was like down to here, man. That's the longest my hair's ever been.
It's crazy too, because it would have been double the length if I didn't cut it. I cut it when my mom passed away. It was 5 years ago. So yeah, excuse me. Yeah, it would have been double the length.
Yeah. So Ferris said something to you a ways back. He said, JDC, the thing I liked about the build off was that you were being the host and asking everyone to acknowledge each other's work and channel. You worked hard to make it not about you, which I completely agree with. It's about everybody else. It's
Thank you for
hosted.
pointing that out, Ferris. Because I honestly forget things. You know, I've had a lot of concussions in my time, so I do forget things. And that was one of the points of it. You know, when I went into this whole thing, I wanted to make sure that it wasn't about me. You know, and that was my whole channel was built to not be about me. You know, this was my way of giving back to the giving value back to the community that gave value to me. That is my value proposition for my channel, right? Give back value to the community that gave value to me when I got started. I learned every single thing that I know off of YouTube. So I was like, you know what? After building cars for a year, I was like, let me start a channel and start giving back, you know, because I found a lot of things like outside of the diecast community too on YouTube that helped me when I got in my lane, you know, in my rough and rugged Gaslands lane. A lot of that stuff was like from terrain builders and stuff like that. So I wanted to like bring that all into one shell and package it and be able to give it back to people through a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
So that was that. And then when I did the tournament, that was part of it, man. Like don't make it about yourself. Don't even take anything from it, you know? Even if I had to enter to make the numbers match up to make a full bracket or whatever, I was going to just enter a car as a carrier. So whoever wins it, you know, takes the cars that it beat before. So that's that. Don't forget risking your life in the snow to get back so
Yep.
you could do the Pinks races. Yeah.
Yeah, I highlighted that for you so Pete can remind you of that. Risking your life in
Yeah.
the snow.
Oh man, we had a snowstorm. Yep.
You guys are still having snowstorms, aren't you?
Oh dude, I had to go out there and salt the walkway before for Amanda.
Oh.
It's freezing out there right now. Yep. So
Let's see here. Midnight Diecast Project. He said, I would love to make a car channel too, so bad, and share it with you too, but I don't know where to start. It's not that easy.
you want to take that?
Yeah, I'll take it. I've said it before on previous live streams, but just get out there and start shooting, man. Just don't even wait, because I waited. God, it must have been about 3 or 4 months before I actually picked up the camera and just took it to the store. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna film a peg hunt and just see what happens. I wish I didn't wait that long. I just wish I would have done it, because the longer you wait, the longer it's going to take you to polish your skills. So just get out there and practice. You don't have to publish the video. You can go through it. You can download an editor, edit it, you know, just make an episode. And if you choose to air that, then air it. But just practice, man. And if you can't get out to the store, you know, if you got some displays or something, you know, practice yourself going through, you know, calling out the case codes and, you know, calling out the cars and stuff. Definitely be familiar. If you're going to be on the hunting side of it, definitely know what you're looking at. Because I don't know about how anybody else feels, but I don't like watching people that basically hold it up to the camera and they're like, you can tell they're definitely reading the car. They're like the Paga'ahani Hohaira. This looks like a special car, you know. So if you're going to be on the hunting side of it, definitely know what you're, you know, try to become familiar on what you're talking about, and then maybe JDC can chime in with the customizing portion of it. What do you think, bud?
Yeah, absolutely, man. So the first thing is to don't procrastinate. I'm kind of grateful that I did wait, because when I did start making videos, I had polished my customizing skills to the point where, okay, I can show what I'm building and feel good about it, right? A lot of the time, people that do customs, they overcomplicate the build process in the video, right? There's a few things that you could do. The easiest way to do it and to not feel bad about not knowing where to start is to take your finished product. This is the Porsche that I just posted this morning for Andrew for his build off.
Let me see.
I don't know if it's gonna focus, man. The camera.
Oh yeah,
it's so
that's
bad.
the finished product. Yeah, you're.
It's
so Jay was showing me that one, this Barnyard Find 935, and man, that thing looks so freaking cool, man.
You can see it. Anyway, take
Man,
the car,
awesome.
Put it on a nice clear lit background, like a white piece of paper, with a good light, right? A light source, and press record, mount your camera or hold it or whatever you want to do. Don't have it jumping around and this, that, and the other thing, you know, but make a decent video showing what you just built. It doesn't have to be, you know, start to finish. It can be a very simple 1 minute video. It could even be a 30-second short if you want to get into those. I don't do shorts. Some people do. But you don't have to overcomplicate the build process. It doesn't have to be diecast graveyard quality, like from start to finish, you know, with jump cuts and sponsors and all this other stuff. It doesn't have to be that, right? You don't even need an editor. You can just go in with your phone, make a short clip, say, hey guys, my name is Joe Schmo. I built this car. I did this, that, and the other thing. I really like this about it. I don't like this about it. Why don't you let me know down in the comment section what you guys think and how I can make it better? Boom, your first video's done in under a minute, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So a lot of people overcomplicate that process. And it can be nerve-wracking. It can be nerve-wracking. When I first started, man, I go back and watch my first video from time to time just as a reminder of where I started. You know, I didn't delete it.
I thought I was the only one that did that.
Nah, man. People were like, yo, you might want to go back and like delete your first videos because they suck, you know? And I was like, nah, I want that to be a reminder of where I came from. Like, you know?
But
And
you
it's
know what?
funny.
Your videos, they've progressively gotten better, you know, just as you would expect them to be, you know, like when you start off, you expect to see a certain amount of progression as you go along. But your videos are like incredibly consistent. That is really important. They're consistent, even from the beginning. They're consistent.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I've digressed a bit recently. You know, it's kind of like not getting cocky or anything like that. I just don't have the time. You know,
Mhm.
I've gotten to the point where now I'm just showing what I did. You know, I've made and this is the thing. I hit the grind, bro. When I got on for that first year, I grinded. I did like 50 something builds, and they were
Yeah.
all technical, and like I showed the process and stuff. So I have a catalog of videos now. There's a whole playlist of my customs and stuff. So if people want to know how I do what I do, in my mind, I'm like, just go watch those videos, right? Even though YouTube's like a, you know, if it was 2 days ago, it was last year kind of thing. I'm at the point now where I just show what I did. You know,
Yeah.
this is the video. This is the car I built for Andrew. You know, and I say what I want to say, and I keep it moving.
Yeah, it's funny how customizers. I'm not speaking outside because I am a customizer as well, but it's funny how
Oh, you're a
customizers.
hunter.
Yeah, I'm only a hunter. That's all I do, guys. All I do is hunt. Uh, no, it's interesting watching how customizers progress because even if you go to like Jakarta Diecast videos, you can tell how he's progressed because he did the same. You guys did very similar stuff. You know, very intricate, very long, showing how everything is done, and then slowly but surely start cutting some stuff out because you have all that material there where they can just go back and watch it. And then there's customizers like me that I've never I've done very little progression builds. I think the only progression vids I did was on on polishing. I did a progression vid, so I showed the whole process, and then the metal cast, how to apply the metal cast, how to give cars that Spectraflame look. But other than that, I have a whole playlist of how tos where if you want to learn how to do something, you can go there and you can find out how to do it. So it's just interesting how customizers like to integrate and dissect things to help show people how it's done.
So that was kind of where I was coming from earlier with the whole different sides of the spectrum of customizing and like the community in a whole.
Yeah.
You have your your I guess what I mean by diehard customizers is like the people that do that you know they're on YouTube and all their stuff is like boom 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 boom, the steps that they took to get there, you know, from start to finish. And a lot of them kind of have the same thing going on, you know. They copied the format from, you know, some of the bigger guys. They copied that format, and I did it. I'm not gonna lie. I took the format from Diecast Pirate, not Diecast Pirate, Diecast Graveyard and Outlaw Speed Shop. I
Hmm.
replicated what they did. You know, we're gonna start off with this car. You know, I drilled it out. I took it apart. I showed the parts. Right. Did Took the paint off. You know, the whole process. Boom, 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 and then I showed the car again where it started. This is what we started with. It's on a rotating thing, and then boom, this is what it turned into. Have a
Yep.
nice day. you know, right?
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
But that was because I started off watching these diecast hardcore guys. Like, they're not collectors. They don't care if it's a treasure hunt or a super or anything. They're gonna drill it out. They're gonna cut it apart. They're gonna make it what they want to make it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think, correct me if I'm wrong, you came from the other spectrum of it. You know, you started hunting before you started customizing, right?
Yep, correct.
So that's where, you know, I'm sure you didn't really watch a lot of maybe you watched Jakarta and stuff like that to probably get into the customizing side of it, but you probably didn't participate in a lot of build offs and stuff like that when you first started out.
Yep,
Right?
correct. Yep,
Okay.
and Jakarta was my first inspiration as well. So yeah, that was a nail on the head right there.
So that was, you know, that's the difference right there. You came from the opposite spectrum of the community, and then I came in from the other opposite spectrum of the community where, like, I was thrown into build offs and stuff right off the bat, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even know where we got off on this foot, but there's
and,
different.
and look at where we're at now, right in the middle.
Boom, the bridge. There's a bridge.
right in the middle. Because believe it or not, JDC will tell you he's not a collector, but he just recently completed his full 70 Chevelle collection.
They're all right there, guys.
Congratulations, my
they're
friend.
all right there. Boom. And I'm gonna make a video to show it.
It's a beautiful casting, man. You got
and
that
thank
new
you.
one, right?
You had a good you had a part in that, man. You sent me the Kmart exclusive.
The Kmart one, man. Yeah, it was my pleasure. I love that casting, but man, you were focused on that, and I was like, I want to help him. That's why I showed you all. I basically showed him all my Chevelles. I was like, you got this one, you got this one, you got this one. And he's like, got it. Oh wait, I need that one.
Hold on a second. And then I made a trade,
like,
and the guy had Rona, and he didn't send it right away, and I was like, no, that's the last car.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to hit you up again because I knew you had the car too. It was the red one. But
oh, did I have that one?
Yeah, if I got burned on that trade, I was hitting you up for that, bro. I was gonna give you whatever you wanted for it. Like,
nah, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah. He came through though.
To help out. Just happy to help out. So. Yeah, just happy to help out. And yeah, man, that kind of brings me into another subject we can talk about. Is like, I guess we can call it gratuity in the diecast collecting community as well as the customizing community, because everybody knows that you know, the most sincere form of flattery and gifting in the collecting community is giving people cars, you know, that they want, that they're looking for. A lot of people helped me out with that Forza GT3 RS, which I hunted my butt off for that thing, and you know, I found a good amount of them, but I have way more thanks to other people because I wanted them for customs too. So thanks for that. But then, you know, the other side of the coin is, you know, customizing. You know, the most sincere form and gratuity you can show as a customizer is making a custom and giving it to somebody. You know, because, you know, as we mentioned before, you know, that's somebody's time and effort and thoughtfulness. You know, so I don't know. What do you think about it? Like, how do you feel about it?
About getting a custom from somebody?
Yeah, it is getting to cut. It's the most sincere form of flattery. I mean, to me, I think
there's no other substitute for that. Like, if for somebody to take the time and effort, especially knowing how much goes into it now, you know, especially without asking, you know, I get so many people sent me customs, man. This case right here is the bottom 3 rows on the right. So that's 4, 8, 12 cars. Those are mine, right? There's a hauler and a truck. So that's 14 and a hauler. The rest of all that is customs that people sent me, right?
Yeah.
So that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 22, 24, 26. That's 26 cars. And then there's a few in the other room. There's 2 up there that don't fit, right? So that's 27, 28. I got an Outlaw Speed Shop up top. That's 29. I got like 30 cars. 30 cars from the community that people sent me. And those are the prized possessions, man. Those are the
Yeah.
things that if my house was on fire, I'm ripping that off the wall and I'm running outside with it. Like seriously, you
Yep.
know, like if I had to move tomorrow and I couldn't take anything with me besides what I could fit in a book bag, those cars are coming with me, you know,
Yeah.
because though that's art. That's somebody's time, it's somebody's money, it's somebody's effort. And they really made something for me, which makes it personable, you know, like
Yeah.
not only that, bro, I'm totally dropping the ball right now. There's 40 something Ferraris in the other room that were sent to Amanda, plus the double trouble cars are rolling in. Man, I'm gonna have like, you know, and I'm so blessed. I truly am blessed, guys. Like humbled isn't even the word. Flattered isn't the word. I can't put it into words how much like every single package that comes in with my name or Amanda's name on it means to me, because I, you know, Amanda's in the room. She knew I was on the live stream. She just said, "Hey Jay, I think I have more customs than you."
She did.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, there it
That's
is.
so funny.
She's calling you out, bro.
Yeah, she does. She really does. But you know what? The kids are gonna have more customs than both of us, I think. So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, Bruce says, I'll take someone's worst build over a super treasure hunt any day, and I completely 110% agree with that.
all day, every day,
Any
man.
day.
Customs are the most valuable thing in the community. They're priceless. They're priceless because they're one-offs and they come from artists. You know, there's
Hmm.
no replacing it. Um,
They're
you
not
can't
made
put
by
a
a
price tag on it.
machine. They're not
Right.
made by a machine, and they're not put on an assembly line. They're made with bees.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
it's
And each person that does it like has their own way of doing it too, you know? So like the way that you do your body kits and you delete the back bumper and you put an engine in there and all that, and then the detailing is different from, you know, like say James Hewitt's that did a Porsche custom for Andrew's thing, right?
mhm.
He did his totally different than the way that you would have did yours, even if it's the
Yeah.
same car. That GT2, did you see that car that Hewitt's put up this
It's
morning?
absolutely phenomenal. I
The
told
Mountain
James,
Dew.
yeah, I think on his video, I said, James, I'm going to be highly butthurt if one of those two Porsches isn't coming to me. Yeah, man. No, that
Well,
makes
he
me
put up
so
another one this morning.
Oh, another one. I got to check it because I haven't had a chance to hop on the tube until
Yeah,
now. So yeah,
he made a third for Andrew. It's for the build off. He sent it to Switzerland.
nice, nice. Yeah, I when's the cutoff for that?
It was today. It was today.
Shoot.
Yeah,
Darn
it's
it,
all right,
man.
man. It's a yearly thing. I told Andrew if I could only build one car a year, it's gonna be for his yearly build off giveaway thing.
Well, I
Um,
mean, I might not be able to get into this, but I've been wanting to send Andrew a Porsche custom for a long time. So maybe I'll just get a package together and send it over to him. He can hold it. He can hold it for the next one, or he can keep it. Whatever he wants to do with it. But I know that he's a massive Porsche head, just like I am. So
he's a huge Porsche guy. He owns one actually. But the thing with the build off isn't that you have to give him a Porsche either. It's build a Porsche, post a video, give it to somebody, right?
okay.
So, you know, I'm sure he would definitely accept a Porsche custom though.
Yeah, yeah. As would I. I love my Porsche customs, man. I love
Yeah, I
them.
know it. I know it. I still want to make a replica of the one I sent you because that thing was fire.
Yeah, yeah. I got that one. That one is
The
actually
death
sitting right.
race.
Yeah, the death race in the matching cracked case. Yep, there it is, right there.
Crack case for it. Yep. It's been through battle. I should have weathered the case.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'll send you
He
another
said,
one.
yeah, he said, no, I put it in that case, because it kind of goes with the theme. It's kind of, kind of beat up, kind of cracked. I was like, man, it fits it perfectly.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, man, that's one of my most prized possessions right there because that thing is just out of this world cool.
Yeah, that's humbling, man. I appreciate that. It really is humbling. To think that, just 2 years ago, I was just starting off, and now people look at me as like a master builder, and I'm over here messing around with 50-cent paints and a dirty brush.
You are. You are. Your creativity is absolutely. I couldn't believe what you put together with Mr. Silva's crap package, man. I couldn't
Oh,
believe
dude.
that.
Oh man,
man,
hold on a second.
he's probably gonna grab it. I don't know if he still has it, but
I got this in the mail. I got this in the mail the other day. I survived the Silva
I
challenge.
survived the Silva challenge. that is freaking awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
when I get caught up, I definitely want to start taking part in more builds. I owe people a lot of cars because I said I'd build them for them, and I just got a handful out today, and I got a couple handfuls left. But after that, hopefully by like maybe fall time, I'll be able to take part in some more build because it's a lot of fun. It really is.
that's what got me into it, man. And it got me intrigued. Like, what's the next challenge that's gonna come up? And it kept me going when I first started. And one of my things was the Gaslands UK page. They do a monthly build, and there's like prizes and stuff that you could win. So that's what got me started in the whole community. Really, at first was like, you got the first Sunday to the last Sunday, and you got to make something in that theme with a car that you start, and show them the stock car or whatever. But there's plenty of different build offs. And that's the thing, man. There's always going to be another build off. You got the 4 horsemen guys, the 3 blind mice guys. There's the dibs, the Diecast Pirates guys over there. Then you got the Gaslands UK guys. There's always something going on. And then I'm hosting my own build offs, even once the kids come and I kind of settle down on how much I build and stuff. I've even been throwing around that idea to host a build off for the community.
Heck yeah.
Every couple months or so.
Yeah. Count me in.
Yeah, right on, man. Right on. And it'll always be for a good cause,
Absolutely.
Just try to
when is your cutoff for your double trouble build?
There's no cutoff per se. We set the date to post a video April 1st. I don't need nobody to send in nothing. It wasn't about send in cars, and I've reiterated this many times. It's to have Amanda have videos to watch before she goes in and has the babies, right?
Right.
Because she's probably gonna be laid up in the bed and not be able to move much, and this, that, and the other thing. April 1st is the official date, right? But people can post videos whenever and just use the hashtag JDC Double Trouble.
Nice. All right.
And that'll
good to know.
That'll make a playlist and all that.
Heck yeah. Good to know, man. Congratulations again. I'm excited to see you become a daddy.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, man. 2 of them coming. I'm gonna lose all this hair.
You guys ready?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Are you ever ready?
No.
Right.
No.
Well, there's my answer.
Nope.
You know what? I'm ready to be the best dad that I can be, though.
Yeah.
And I got no doubt in my mind that like I'm gonna give it everything that I got. Once these kids get here, nothing else is gonna matter. Obviously Amanda is gonna matter. And her son, my family is gonna matter, and that's gonna be really all that matters. The JDC family will still be here. I'll still support everybody as much as I can, but life is gonna change, guys.
Yep, we'll be here. We'll be here for when you're ready. We'll be here.
Right on.
So you do what you need to do.
Right on, brother. I'll still be around. I'll still do the live streams, from time to time, and I'll still do some builds here and there too, but it's not going to be what it was, and that's okay.
Absolutely. Life priorities. Looks like Pia's checking out. So good night, Pia. Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate you being
later,
here.
Pia. I had seen somebody ask me earlier if I was a tuner or a muscle car guy. Static did. That's right. It was a while ago. I'm a muscle car guy. Static. I'm all about the muscle.
All about the muscle.
Which I actually got one of those Firebirds recently, which is cool. SRS sent me that.
That thing is a sick casting, isn't it?
Yeah, man. I got to get a couple more. Hold on.
Yep. That's what I was like. I got to get a couple more for customs. I gotta get them. Oh, you got it. You got the students. The student.
It's not a super. You know, I don't care for the super, but I didn't have this casting, so that's cool.
Yeah.
You know, I think they did a good job on this paint job too. I did a custom a while ago. Andre Cruz sent me. It's the super. Yep. I remember. I did see the video. I don't think I commented on it because I had to click off. But I think you found a bunch of those at once, right?
I found 4 at one Target. I found my 5th this week. So this is the number 5. And then 2 of those bad boys.
Boom. You know, so, and yeah. I'm not.
Oh, so yeah, I was gonna say, so yeah, the 2022 Super Drought is officially over. Finally.
Yeah, right on, bro. Right on.
Yeah.
I haven't found nothing out here, but I haven't been looking either because I don't.
Yeah. Really... It's still wishy washy, so you're not really missing too much. I mean, they got the new 2-packs. You know, Target's dropping the new 2-packs. There might be one in there there might be 2 in there you might be interested in. They got that 76 themed one that it's got the Superbird, and it's got something else in it. It's actually a really nice 2-pack. And then I can't remember the other one. I want to say the other one was a Mustang one, like an RTR Mustang one, I think, if I remember right.
The RTR Mustang is a cool car. Now, I did find the custom Mustang. Yeah. So that's that's why I'm laughing over here.
Oh, okay. Inside joke.
Oh man, it's so funny. She said wishy-washy to me a couple months ago. I never heard it before. And I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now everything's wishy-washy. I say it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to the Hot Wheels show over here Tuesday, and they had this one guy had a 2012 custom Mustang. I had never seen it before. It's the one with the fender flares and all that.
14 I don't know custom. Is it it's a premium?
No.
It's a mainline.
No, it's a mainline. I'm gonna find it.
It's not that one that has the spoiler that flips down, is it?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna hate me because I threw a bunch of castings in this box. Yeah, I'm that guy.
That's the coffin. I call that the coffin.
Yeah, all the green lights and everything ended up in here. Oops. This just shows I'm not a collector.
Yeah. You'll get there. No, I'm joking.
Nah, it's definitely in here though. I chucked it in here. It was a pretty cool one though, and I started to realize that, like, you know, all right, you know, I'm not a collector, but I do like certain things, right? And
yep, exactly. Everybody has their niche.
I think I like the custom Hot Wheels' custom cars. You know,
yeah.
They have the custom Camaro, which has like the big fender flares on it.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, I remember that. Like, it's like a red fire one. I think it came in 2020 case. Yeah, that one was pretty cool,
dude.
Midnight Diecast Project says, I wasn't going to open this rabbit hole, but I have to ask, did you get any more Rally or any other cars from Tarmac or any other crazy ones? No, I have not. I've actually been good lately. But as I mentioned, I am planning on getting a sister car of this one, this is my holy grail in my collection at this time right now. Jay, I don't know if you saw that one.
I did.
Yeah,
that's a resin kit, right?
Yeah. It's a resin. It's a Timothy and Pierre resin. But I'm gonna order a sister livery of that, and it might overtake that one for the Grail in my collection, but we'll see. So, but yeah,
What's
I've
the
been good.
sister livery? Oh, you don't want to say it.
I'll give you guys a leak because there's not that many people in here. There's only 46 people. It's going to be that same car, but in Martini livery.
Okay.
Yeah,
I never got huge on the Golf livery and the. You know, I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. And I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for that, but
it depends what it is. You know what I mean? Like I think this new Mark IV GT40. I think this looks really good in the Golf livery. I think that looks good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that one's not bad. I really like this casting too, by the way. The Mark IV. That's the best.
I think it's
Ford
something
GT.
about the blue. Something about the blue just, just looks frail.
yeah, it depends. I mean, because there's like some baby blue ones, kind of like that one, and baby blue is the majority of them. But you see these ones that are like navy blue, and I've even seen orange variations of ones where they're almost all orange with a little bit of blue in them. Those are pretty cool looking. But yeah, it all depends. But as far as Porsche is concerned, there's so many like iconic liveries. Like when you get into a specific thing, you're just like, man, I love Rothman's livery. I love Golf livery. I love Martini. I love Porsche Factory. It's just it's crazy. It's a bad drug, man. It's a bad drug.
Yeah, and you know what? Probably a lot of that is like I didn't really watch a lot of road racing. Like as far as the stuff that's overseas and stuff, because that's a lot of that is like over in Europe, right?
Yeah, a lot of it is. But they do, they have like Sebring and stuff here, and
and those cars are in what, the GT?
Yeah, they have like GT, GT class, and then they have the hyper cars, which those don't really strike my fancy. They all sound the same. They all look the same. They're fast as hell, but
is that the ones with like the prototypes and stuff like that?
Yeah, those are the like prototype hypercars. Toyota.
They call it a Corvette, and it looks like a freaking spaceship.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're kind of like their own thing. It's like a specialty classic car where they're petrol powered, but they have electric motors too. That's why they run laps around the GT cars, but the GT cars are just so much more fun because it looks like, okay, that's obviously a Porsche, that's a AMG GT, that's a Ferrari 4.5 or 488. You can tell the cars. It's with the hypercars, they all look the same. They got the big old wing, and they just kind of look like a fighter jet, on the ground. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
That's just me though. That's just me. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean that's part of the reason why I never really got into it, because you can't. It's not my thing. I also grew up at a NASCAR track, so Jägermeister.
Yeah, Jaeger. That's another classic livery.
That's a good one, man.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I love
one
it.
of the ones that sticks out in my mind, I think I actually sent it to you, was the Flying Lizard, the Flying Lizard team out of California.
Yes, and I found decals, and there's different combinations of that. There's like a silver and red. There's like a yellow and green, and
yeah, man.
Yeah, you sent me those, and I found them, and I plan on ordering some at some point, but I'm gonna have to make like a wide body 997 to make it, look real. It's gonna have to be like.
It'll be worth it. It'll definitely be worth it, because that car is gonna come out awesome if the decals are right.
Yeah.
I am familiar with a lot of those liveries from playing Forza for so long, competitively. Hey, Derek and JDC, show a few customs from others, please.
He wants to see his.
Marcus?
It's the way the heck over there. I'll grab it real quick.
He wants this. There you go. You're making them work, Marcus. I haven't even been looking at the chat at all, guys. Liver Diecast is in the house. Brian Page, what's up, brother?
I'll just grab a couple of these.
Sweet. Diecast Chasers, what's up? Could we see the Nissan barn find custom you did again? Skip, I can't show you that barn find because it's actually in the mail. It's in California now. That was a gift for SRS's daughter. But there's a video. What do you got there? It's a challenge.
That's Marcus Welby's demon that he made.
Nice
for me. Yeah, it's like the whole premium. It's a metal base, got the same wheels and everything, but he put the Jag's body on it.
Right, because that came in a premium.
Yeah,
car
what set was
culture.
that? Yeah, what set was that? Power Trip, I believe. Yeah, Power Trip, which was last year.
I don't have the Jegs one. I think the Jegs one I actually stripped.
Yeah.
But I have the red one. The red one is actually chilling. Honest Diecast Skyline. That's sweet. Who made that?
David at Twice Diecast made that one.
Oh,
that cool.
Okay.
My old channel logo.
Right, cool. Right.
Yeah, ID. And then last one I got to show off. This is from Phia. This is from Mad Visions. This is when he first got started. And look,
oh, dude,
if this thing focuses in,
dude,
the paint on this thing is amazing.
Man, listen, I already know. I had one of his customs in my hand, that BMW.
Yeah.
And he said it was one that he made a mistake on, and it still was like fire.
Yeah. It's kind of funny how anal customizers are, especially, like I call it the Hewitt syndrome. When you're like, yeah, I got this big old mistake right here, right. I'm terribly sorry about it, and then they get it and they're like, where is it? Because I don't see anything on this. Like, there's nothing wrong with this at all.
Yeah, well, you know what? When you're working on something and you're the one that put it on there, and like then you have to stare at it for hours as you're finishing it up because you can't fix it. Or you got to start over, right? Yeah, you're gonna know that it's there. Thanks, JDC. Thanks for watching your channel. Slept 30 minutes before going to work. It was worth it. Oh, dude, don't ever do that again. Oh man, my channel's not going nowhere. My videos will be there, man. Don't take away your sleep to watch my stuff.
Yeah, don't be like JDC and stay up until the crack of dawn on YouTube.
I do appreciate your support. I'll show a couple customs if you want to talk to the guys for a minute.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Please do. Marcus has graduated onto drilling and tapping, man. Congratulations. Hopefully if you watched my vid on how to do it, hopefully that helped you out a little bit. Adam N, thanks a lot. He says all you guys have some amazing work. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's hard to beat the feeling that you get of building something with your own two hands, having an idea in your head and putting it into reality. It's a lot of fun. And if you guys haven't dived into customs, I would highly recommend you guys give it a try. Just start off with wheel swaps and go from there. Just build. It's awesome. I did. Awesome, Marcus. Good to hear, buddy. I haven't forgot about you. I'll get you your Bel Air here soon. 713, so many talented customizers. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Like I said, I would recommend that anybody gives customizing a try. Just work up in steps. What do you say, JDC? If you want to start customizing, just start simple. Start with wheel swaps and then work up from there as you get more comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Most important part is learn the fundamentals, the basics and the safety stuff. Like, make sure you wear PPE, your eye protection if you're using a Dremel or a drill or something. Make sure you use the dust mask if you're going to be sanding and spraying, and I'm guilty of not doing that, but you really should make sure that you protect yourself. The stuff that was on these cars, and this is the way I see it, the stuff that they put on this car was made to not come off. you know. So when you're taking it off, it wants to just, and then next thing you know, you're breathing in paint and metal shavings and all types of stuff, you know. So
yeah, and
take care of yourself.
Wherever you work to, make sure you at least wear sandals because these things kill.
Oh, dude, I
Where
don't. If I break out my Dremel, I go outside with it. You know.
yeah, wear eye protection. Don't do the squint and pray with this because it will still get in between your eyelids. Ask me how I know. And definitely
Yep.
wear shoes because those things will fly off when you, especially when you start
Oh,
hitting like the edges and the wheel wells and stuff. They'll start coming off, and if you step on them, they will penetrate your skin.
pro tip: spruce nips are not made to cut axles. Don't do it. Like the spruce nips that you get from Hobby Lobby, do not attempt to cut an axle with that. It will break off. The end of the snip will break off and hit you right here outside your eye. I almost lost my freaking eye, dude. Amanda doesn't know that story either. I'm glad that she's probably sleeping now. But yeah, not a good idea. Make sure you get a good pair of dikes.
Yeah.
And I have a video, and you have a video too, of the basic fundamental tools that you need for the hobby. You know, without going and spending a lot of money, but
Depends on
customize a wheel swap
how
collector.
frisky you want to get with it, though.
Yeah, right.
Start getting into airbrushing and all that stuff, and
yeah, and
go ahead.
She knows now.
I know now.
It was a long time ago. It was a long time. I could still see. It's okay. But yeah, absolutely. Start off basic. Start off with wheel swaps. I suggest going to, and I'll probably get yelled at for this, but I suggest going to the thrift stores in the beginning. If you're looking for like premium cars or stuff that you want to practice on, go to the thrift store and get a bag of like 8 cars for $4, and this way you don't end up using a car that you really care about. Like, I've had this since I was a little kid and I want to replicate my dad's old car. How do I start? I've had people ask me that, like, I want to replicate my dad's old car and, I have the casting. It's going to be my first custom. I'm like, no, it's not. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I watched your materials you should get for getting started for diecast, and yeah, it was very, very well put together.
It's funny because I kind of did that on a whim too, man. It was just like one day let me sit down and make this video.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's just funny. Like, I mean, you just want to help people. That's why we make those videos. We just want to help people, possibly discover a passion that they just didn't know was there.
I didn't know it was here either, man. Like when I was a kid, we grew up playing with cars, me and my brother, right? But then the same story as most, life goes on and, you live life. And then it came back around at the perfect time, man, when the whole quarantine thing hit. I had just started looking into it and started seeing the racing stuff and all that. And all the chips just fell in line,
Yep.
So now I am in this community and I love it, man. Everybody in here is, most people in here are great people and honest people. And that's why I'm on Honest Diecast right now.
Thanks, brother. I try to keep it real, man. That's
man.
what it's all about.
I got a couple customs here. I got a whole case of customs, but I'll show a few. And my camera's probably like not going to focus. But this here is the Lethal Diesel.
Dang.
It was made by CJD, Chris's Junkyard Designs, and he did like the army green.
That's what CJD 555, right?
Yep. CJD 555.
Dude, I wanted to win his car so bad in the Pink Slip tournament. I wanted that car so bad.
The Chevelle. Yeah, yes. Me too.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Yeah, that thing was so fresh looking, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I think I worked something out with him. He said he had a
Uh,
yeah. He's gonna make a few more. I don't know how many sets of decals he has, but you know, he knows how much I love it, and he wanted to make one for himself too. So I was like, dude, I'll send you a couple castings, and you know, I'll send you whatever you want, really, if you're gonna build one, right?
yeah,
So yeah. Man, I
yeah,
didn't
man.
want to let that one go though. That went to a good
Yeah,
home though. That went to Pete. That went to Old Man Diecast.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah, Pete, man. I know Pete's gonna love that car and appreciate it. And yeah, God,
Yeah,
man, I
definitely,
when I was watching that thing, man, I had my eyes locked on that car. I was just like,
dude.
man, that thing is sick looking.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. Between that one and between your car, and this isn't me playing favorites, guys. I loved everything that was sent in. The Trans Am and that Chevelle were the two that I would have been gunning for. You know,
Thanks,
absolutely,
man.
no doubt
Thanks,
about it,
man.
man. Yep,
Thanks,
top
man. Maybe
notch.
I might have to change my build plan for the custom I'm planning on sending you. I don't know. We'll see. I had an idea, but maybe I have another one now.
This one here is a Matchbox Superfast. It's one of the prized possessions in my collection. It's a Porsche Turbo. It's called. I think it's a 911.
What? Oh, nice. The old Magnus
It's
Walker deco.
Yeah. This was made by Andrew in Switzerland. Maple
Oh,
Leaf
nice.
Customs. Yep, he made this. Um, and Magnus Walker is his like favorite guy. You know, he's a Porsche dude.
Yeah,
So he made this with and it sucks that my camera doesn't focus, man.
it's hard, man. It's like we
It's
got to
just a
invest
cheap
in these.
webcam, you know.
Yeah, mine too, mine too. But yeah, it gets the job done, but it just doesn't get close up. But
But
yeah, man, that looks good.
he swapped out my one of the logos and put my logo underneath there. So that was pretty
Ah,
cool.
how about
Yeah.
that?
And then he sent this out with the Ferraris for Amanda. Um
Nice.
Another thing that you'll appreciate though.
Let me see it. Let me see it, Jay.
So he sent it
Much
out.
excite.
What's that?
I said hashtag much excite.
He sent it out in this custom blister, right? And
Oh
it's got
wow,
Magnus on there,
that is too cool.
right? But
Wow, he
then,
made that. That is awesome.
dude, this right here, he got from the man himself.
Wow,
Magnus Walker gave him that sticker,
lucky duck.
right?
Holy
So
cow,
this is before he had channel decals. He sent me that, and I was like, dude, you didn't have to do that, man.
dude, that
And
is
he's like,
awesome.
nah, it's all good. I know it's in a good home now.
Yeah.
You know,
Andrew's he's such a giving guy. He's such a nice guy, man.
he's the best, man. He really
Yeah,
is.
he really is.
Um, get in on that build off next year, bro. Especially because it's Porsche.
Count me in. Count me
Yeah.
in. Trust me. Trust me.
Uh,
I'm taking way less custom promises now because I've been buried for the past 6 or 8 months, so I'm good.
yeah, right on, man. I know how it goes. I just did an assembly line basically and did like 7 cars at once, you know.
Yeah, it's tough.
Um, this one here came from Steve at SRS Diecast out in California.
Ah, Mr. Short.
Yep, Steve.
Wow,
Yep.
that looks amazing.
Yeah, so he said it was for a friend of his and he's a 49ers fan. And so he did a few different cars, like different paint schemes. And this one was like a wash. He didn't like how it came out.
Dude, that is beautiful, man. That
Dude,
is
that's what I said. I was like,
beautiful.
this is freaking awesome. And as soon as I looked at it, I thought Iron Man, you know?
Right? Yeah, it could coincide as that as well.
Yeah, and he was like, now you say it. So
That is
that's cool.
gorgeous.
You know, that's
Oh
definitely
man.
a good one.
Yeah,
This one here came. What's up?
Steve and I just did a trade. We just did a super trade. I sent him one of those Nova gassers that I found because he really wanted that, and he gave me the BMW from this year, the gold
Oh, the gold
B.
one.
Yeah, the gold B case one, and I opened that one on the last live stream. So if you're watching, thank you, Steve. Appreciate you,
Steve's a
man.
great guy, man. A great guy. I've
Yeah.
talked to him on the phone before. Really, really grounded dude. He's got his stuff together out there, and he's the one that sent me the super for the Chevelle, the purple Summit Racing.
Oh yeah.
He sent it to me. He didn't want nothing in return, bro. I ended up making him a custom and sending it out. And that's just the kind of guy he is, you know. He sent me like 3 or 4 packages now. He never accepts anything in return. So that's when I threw in the assembly line. I put in the LB Skyline,
Mm-hmm.
the Liberty Walk Skyline. I did it for his daughter. His daughter collects with him. So Brian Page says he's still waiting on his Porsche. No rush.
Okay, Barth, I'll get it to you as
Oh.
soon as I can. Hey, Barth, do you have a preference on which Porsche? Or actually, wait a minute. No, never mind. I know which one I'm going to send you.
I got this one here. This is from Gary Shorter's Diecast. This is the Black Widow. His son entered into the Pink Slips competition with a red version of this car, and it's so hard to see, man.
That's right. I remember that one. That one caught my eye too. I was like, "Dang, that thing is
It's a
fresh."
killer car, man.
Yeah.
It's so hard to see in this lighting.
Oh, that's beautiful though. Look at that.
It's really well done, man. The detailing on this thing.
So that one's an exact replica, just black.
This is the original. Yep. This
that's
is the original, the Black Widow. And I guess Gary had an extra set of decals and his son wanted to enter. So I was like, as long as you videotape him doing all the work, send it in, you know.
That car was gorgeous. Who do you remember who got that one?
Yes, it went to Alex Graff.
Oh,
Alex
nice.
Graff, Wolfsburg Collective.
Yes.
Dude, he won Frank Camacho's Chevelle. He won Mike's Mods and Customs Camaro and Sean Shorter's Gasser. Those are 3 really nice ones, man. Frank Camacho.
Like a bandit.
Yeah, man. Frank Camacho is very talented. He's another guy that doesn't really have a channel. He doesn't post videos, but that Chevelle he sent in, the Tasmanian Devil, man. Oh my goodness, the paint on that thing. Holy smokes.
Yep, I know Frank personally. We talk on the phone because he's just hour and a half, 2 hours south of me in Tucson, and yeah, we met up before, and yeah, he's a heck of a guy, super nice, and yeah, I gave him a custom gasser a while back, and from there I start seeing all this work coming out from him. He's just cranking it out, and it's just
he likes to shove those big motors in there.
Mind blowing after mind blowing after mind blowing. I'm like, holy cow, this dude is a complete natural. He just started, and everything he comes out was just a masterpiece. I was like, I can't believe it.
I was really surprised, man, when he sent me the email and was like, dude, I want to enter the competition. What do I got to do? And I was like, just send me some pictures of the car you want to enter. And he hit me with the pictures, and I was like, all right, you know, answer these questions, because I had a few questions for people that I wasn't really familiar with, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, he had told me how many customs he made or whatever. And then when I got the thing in person, bro, the pearl, like the sparkle that was in the paint and the decals on there, the way that he applied it, I was very impressed, man. Very, very impressed.
Yeah.
Brian awesome. Page, have I seen 3D Bot Maker? Yes, that's actually the first thing that I saw that got me back into this hobby in the first place was that diecast racing.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up watching like 5 hours of that stuff. You know?
Yeah, very easy to binge watch, especially when it's that entertaining.
Yeah. This is another one that was sent to me, and this was from Full Custom Diecast Garage. He did the welcome back on the back.
Wow.
37 is for my 37th birthday, and then he did the JDC.
Wow, look at that.
Side.
That is sick.
with the wheel swap from the NASCAR tires. Yeah,
That
dude, he
is
blew my
sick.
mind. When I opened this up, I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
You're
And that's
like,
with
what?
the happy birthday card up there and all that custom done.
That should be your official channel card right there, because I mean, it's got your logo, it's got everything, it's your favorite casting. That's it right there.
Yeah, man, he killed it. And he sent me a set of decals, another set of the same decals so I can make my
Oh,
own.
nice,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah,
So
I got a couple people trying to help me out with my logo, because I really want to do some channel cards and give them away and stuff.
I've
It's
been
been a little
procrastinating.
tough.
I need to get this printer going, man.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause I'd like to be able to make my own decals, you know.
Heck yeah.
And I got a few
Just
people that I could talk to about that, but
Yeah, just to
just
be
gotta.
completely self-sufficient. Could you imagine having a printer, having a 3D printer, having a decal printer, white toner, all that stuff, just your own customs factory? Could you
The
imagine
one
that?
thing that I pulled away from was the 3D printer because for one, if you want high quality, it's got to be resin,
Yeah,
and the resin is highly toxic. So if you're not like in a workshop like outside of your house,
yeah,
you got to really make sure it's ventilated outside. And but yeah, man, imagine having a workshop. Yeah, right, absolutely.
just crazy.
You know, at that point, I think you'd have to make a business out of it, you know, to really keep up, you know, and be
Yep,
able to afford everything.
yep,
But
absolutely. Midnight Diecast Project says, I would love to make a 98 Subaru WRC Rally Colin McRae. Yes, one of the best ever. With roll cage and everything, that'd be dirty, disgusting. I would lose my mind. I'm pretty sure I saw those. Pretty sure I saw those decals from Mod My Ride on eBay. I think he's a guy that I get decals from quite often. Very good quality, very cheap too, off of
um,
eBay.
I don't know where they came from, but Subi Diecast Customs, Subi Diecast Customs. He's a Spanish kid from up in Oregon. He sent in a custom for the Pink Slips thing. It was a Colin McRae WRX 22B. Colin McRae livery. And he did a
Shit.
Spectraflame blue with the Colin McRae livery on the side. So Midnight, if you're looking for those decals, go hit up Subi Diecast Customs and find out where he got them from.
Jay, here's a good question for you.
Yep.
Josh's Hot Wheels addiction, thinking about doing a 41 Willys custom with woody sides. Would either of y'all have any idea to go about that? So wooden panel sides.
So it's a
Place that sells
41
decals.
Willie. Is the 41 Willys a truck? Is that like
The 41 Willys should be the gasser. It's kind of like I don't have. Shoot, I don't even think I have any
hold on a second.
to show you. Jason in the house, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Says yo. 713 Diecast says, Derek, I got to send you a picture of that Jaeger 993 I'm doing. Yes, please, because I'm planning on doing one myself.
This one?
Yep, that's it.
Not the chase though.
Not the chase. That is the chase. That is the chase. I was like, wait
this
a minute.
This is the only chase that I've ever found on the pegs.
Dude, nice. That's a good one too.
Not true. I found the White Lightning Zinger.
Oh, the Zingers are so cool. Like
the White Lightning C10.
Nice.
The yellow one.
Nice.
So what was the question? He wanted to make wooden side panels on this car.
Yeah, he's wondering how to go about it. I don't know if anybody sells any kind of decals or if you have a method to make it even look even more real.
To be honest with you, man, I don't see the vision there. Like, I'd have to know exactly what he means. Like, he wants to make the wooden panels like inlay on the door. Getting a decal made would probably be the best way to do that. If he wanted to like make the side of the car wood, I would say you'd have to start cutting and like using wooden. I've used wooden popsicle sticks, not the popsicle sticks themselves though. They're like crafting sticks from the dollar store.
Oh yeah, probably a lot thinner. It'd probably work a lot better.
My girl's on it. Popsicle sticks and dry brushing. Yep, that'll fix everything.
There we go.
So if you do want a little bit of a tip, if you take popsicle sticks or crafting sticks, right, and you paint them black and then dry brush brown, a few different colors of brown, it'll give it a wood grain effect. So the black will end up in the recesses, but the brown will pick up on the outside, and that might help you out. If you want to do a burnt wood effect, you can flip that. Paint it brown first, and then dry brush the edges and like the encroaching areas in black to give it a burnt effect. There you go.
Yeah, or maybe do like a light black wash on it or something to make it look kind of worn or something.
Yeah, you could do that too, because that's the thing. There's so many different kinds of wood that you can like make it however you want. You know, you could technically even take a lighter to it and give it a burnt wood effect, right? Or the free wooden coffee stirrers from 7-Eleven. Yep. See, she learns.
She's good, man. She's on it.
MHD in the house. What's up, brother?
Yeah, Jason says, "Hey, like I mentioned earlier, I apologize on behalf of that drama for HD and JDC. Hey, man, it's all good. We just there's a bad apple in the community. Man? There's a bad apple in the community. We just got to point it out. You know, it's again, it's not a cancel culture type of thing, but we'll leave that up to other people. But
Nah, because we didn't tell nobody to go unsubscribe and don't follow him and all that. We said our piece. We're not ganging up on him either, man. He did what he did. He sent the message that he sent, and he made his point clear that he doesn't support what you do. So, it's an unfortunate thing that happened, and I apologize to anybody that enters into my circle that happens to,
Yep. Jason also said I used a lighter on my Fox Body Wastelands build.
We want Gaslands. # we want Gaslands. That was a challenge that was put out, and he took it, man. I sent him the Fox Body, and he took it immediately. Went to the airbase the next day and started chopping that thing up. I was impressed. All over it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Midnight Diecast, what I'm assuming what an awesome show tonight. Very good positive vibe. Thanks. Yeah. We always try to stay positive, but yeah, today was just a little different. And but hey, we got JDC in the house, so got our first our first guest on the Diecast discussion. So yeah, I'm very thankful for that, and thanks again for being here, buddy.
And to come on the vibe that we came on tonight, I think that it's turned around very well, especially without having a plan for this. Like, yo, man, you want to come on and like get on this guy? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then we'll talk about some stuff. There's no plan here.
Yep. Yeah, that's what we do. We flip negatives into positives, just like you got to do in life. So, so what are you gonna do tonight? Are you gonna go live on your own channel after this, or what are you gonna do? What you got lined up?
Nah, you know what? My girl was gone all day. It was her dad's birthday, so she didn't see me all day. And then when she got home, 20 minutes or so, I ended up jumping on live with Nas to do the raffle thing, and now I'm here. So
yeah,
if she's still awake, I'm gonna probably go spend some time with her, watch a movie or something.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go do that because I'm wasting away to nothing, and I need to go eat something.
Yeah, right on, bro. Thanks for having me on, man.
Dude, thanks for being here, man. It was awesome. Let's do it again, okay?
Yeah, anytime, man. Let me know. Let me know when and where, and I'll be there.
Let's do it, man. Yeah, and if you ever want to get this, whole thing set up on your channel, just let me know. I'll help you out. It's really easy.
Yeah, I would definitely be interested because it's pretty cool how you got everything going on here, and I guess I've just been intimidated to take it on, but
yeah, this is really easy. I tried using an OBS, when I first tried to integrate it into my live stream to make it a little more interactive and more entertaining. But they're so overly complicated. But this right here is so easy, and it's free. So if you want to stay on the free, you can go. You can stay free, or you can pay for a plan, get a little more features and some higher quality. But
Yeah, right
yeah,
on. I have the OBS, and I've used it twice, I think.
Is it just me, or is it really overly complicated?
It's a little more advanced, I think, And I watched a few videos on like how to do some stuff, and that's the only reason I was able to.
Yeah,
But
like picking your sources and assigning them
right.
here and there. It's just like that's way over my
Yeah,
head, dude.
but I was having issues. I was having issues with my microphone and the desktop. Like it wouldn't record my voice.
Yeah,
So I don't know what's going on with that. I might need like a junction box or something. I don't know.
yeah. Sounds like me too. I couldn't get any audio in my streams when I tried OBS, and I was just like, yeah, I'm done with this. I'm good.
Okay, so maybe it's something with the plugins or whatever. But yeah, man,
Something.
definitely we'll talk about this. I'll get this going because I'd like to do more live streams and facial videos and stuff like that. And it's cool to have the little package that you got going on here.
Yeah, it's fun, man. But yeah, thanks again for being here and addressing that whole situation. And
yeah, right on, man. And I'm
talking
sorry about that
diecast too.
yeah.
No, dude.
What's that?
And just talking diecast, which was really entertaining, really fun, and but yeah, don't be sorry, dude. I mean, God, thank you so much for letting me know what the hell was going on. I mean, that I really appreciate it. Like, 110%.
Yeah, I wasn't. I'm full transparency, especially when people put their time and effort into entering an event that I hosted. My name is on it. If somebody goes against their word, then I'm going to hold them accountable, and I'm not going to make any excuses there, and that's why, even though you say don't be sorry, I do feel bad, so.
Well, thank you, but still, I appreciate you 110%. Yeah, man, I had to highlight that.
There you go. We could do a little show.
Here, take it. Take it, Jay.
Thanks, buddy.
There we
Appreciate
go.
it.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
You give me a card, guys.
Look at that! I handed him a card on the live stream.
Yeah,
we're like what? We're only like 2,400 miles away from each other.
All the way across
like
the country. My jump shot's pretty decent, though. I'll get it over there.
We'll leave with Bruce's comment. He says, "Just remember, guys, cooler heads always prevail. But if someone needs an ass whooping, I still got one good one left in me."
Yeah, buddy. I hear you.
Thanks, Bruce, man. We love you, man. We love you, buddy. All right, so JDC, I'll let you go. You and Mama can have some quality time. I should probably do the same, to be honest with you.
Yeah, man. Family first, always.
Yeah, I gotta get some food in me because I'm like lightheaded. I'm delirious right now. So
appreciate all of the Honest Diecast people, the family, the Honest Diecast family. Thanks for all the questions and all that good stuff. And
yeah, if you guys want JDC back on, let me know. Comment down below, say bring that man back, and even if you don't say that, I'm still gonna bring him back because he's one hell of a good friend. So thanks, Jay.
Anybody needs a throat punch, they can get it.
Yeah, a throat punch, a little karate chop to the trachea, karate chop to the trachea, just right there.
Your jump shot is not decent. I can hit the garbage can with the plastic bottle. I can hit it. Sometimes they end up in the basement.
James, thank you for tuning in. Yeah,
thanks
James,
thank you.
Bro. I got you, man. Thanks for being here. James, have a good night. Kevin Kennedy, Josh, have a good night. Marcus, have a good night. Bartholomew, Brian Page, get some food, bro. That's the plan. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for going through the whole spiel and everything, but it had to be addressed, and I'm just thankful that Jay's here for us in the community, and thanks for everything you do, man. We appreciate you and we love you. Just know that.
Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for accepting me. That was the thing starting out. You kind of got to pay your dues and prove yourself, I guess, right?
Just do your part and the rest comes natural, right?
That's all, man. That's all. Bring him back. That
could be funny. Your new saying. That could be your new saying, Jay. Bring him back. Oh, so Brian Page says it's actually a rectal clutch. That's it's it's not the throat punch or the karate chop. It's called a rectal clutch. Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. I think we're all getting loopy. So you guys have a good
Yeah.
night. Thanks for tuning in. Give a shout out to JDC while you're here. Make sure you go over and subscribe and check out JDC's content, man. One of the best people in this community, does so much for us, and just a great overall guy. So make sure to check him out if you haven't already.
That guy's the best guy in the community. He's over there.
I'm aight.
Yeah, I appreciate you, bro.
All right, Jay. Have a good night. Everybody have a good night. Love you guys. Stay safe. Happy hunting and collecting and customizing. We'll see you next time.
Peace.